Hey everyone, Egman here with another video, and this video is, I guess, another Star Deck Frieza list. You know I like this leader, and I think it's super fun, but I've been using some of the new Set 11 stuff, and there's a lot of synergies that I really like, and I think fit together in not only this deck, but a lot of other decks, and I want to talk about it. So if you don't know what this leader does by now, there's also gameplay at the end of this video, so if you want to see this deck in action, definitely just skip to the end, but we've got this Frieza leader. What does he do? So he has this permanent that you can't include sand cards in your deck, which is a really weird restriction. It's almost like half the battle cards in the game because there's so many sands, but we're fine with this list. But that's just something to take care of. And if there's thinking like, oh, why you're not running Paragus super combo or like the Vegeta super combo, that's why. But also choose one Frieza army card in your battle area and place its owner's drop area. When this card attacks a leader card, your opponent chooses one card in their hand and discards it, then choose up to one card in your life to your hand. This effect is okay. I usually only use it on the front side once or twice a game, and it's just if they like try to stall me out for actual life. But it's still great being able to self-awaken and start to slowly get rid of your opponent's cards. It's also, so this one's when you swing, and so it's an untap one, draw one at 4 or less life, so you can do this effect to make them discard one, and then on your awaken side, it's an active main, so you can, if you have 2 Frieza's army, you can do that and make them discard 2 cards. So when this card attacks, just draw 1. But also, activate once per turn, choose one Frieza's army card in your battle area, place it in owner's drop area, choose one card in your opponent's hand and discard it. So you get to choose it, which is nice. And then choose up to one of your green Unison cards that gains critical for the turn as well. So very good effect there. Really, being able to hand destruction, giving yourself crit on your Unison. And we have 2 Unisons. We're running Demigra because we love this card. We're not running Frieza Xeno because it's too slow, honestly, in this deck. You don't want to just take your turn 2 playing it and then what? Play Dark Broly turn 3. Doesn't make sense. So just having this card turn 1 is fantastic. So permanent, if this card would lose a marker from your opponent's attack, you may add 1 card from your life to your hand instead. So I've said this 100 times. This is my favorite Unison in the game right now. It just helps self-awaken Frieza, which really needs it, even though he has his own awakening condition. He wants to be awakened as soon as possible. So, your opponent wanting to, pressure you with this guy is great. Has a +1 that gets plus 15k power for the turn, so you immediately have 2 markers on this guy, and then you can keep 2 markers on it pretty much forever until you run out of life for it. So, and a 15k swing on turn 1 or 2 isn't, it's great, especially kind of crashing into your opponent's Unisons. And it also has a -3 of choose one of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with any cost of 3 or less, ignoring barrier, and KO it. This is fantastic too, just being able to KO 2 of your opponent's card with 1. Sure, you have to kind of set it up, but it's really easy. And I really like this effect, and it just helps out the rest of the deck as well. So you can pop 2 cards. So and then we also have Dark Broly, Overwhelming Evil. So he's a big 20k double strike, which is already fantastic with this leader being able to give it crit. So 20k double strike crit on a Unison card is great. And then also once per turn when a marker is removed from this card by a skill, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. So that's also really good. And then he goes +2, which is silly. But you may choose 1 card from your hand, discard it. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, discards it, then choose one of their battle cards and KOs it. So this one pops the Dodoria effect, so you're really good at just if you just play this turn 3, activate its +2, you're able to ditch Dodoria and then play it for free, and then that means your leader has Frieza's army that you can give this guy crit and then make your opponent discard another card. And then also if you have if it KOs something, so your opponent has to choose the card, which is okay, but if you already have Demigra on the field, you can kind of tailor, as long as they have 3 cards on the board, and 2 of them don't have barrier or 3 or more, then you can pretty much wipe your opponent's board on turn 3, which is great. But yeah, you play this, and then we have Surprise Attack Frieza, which is 15k crit, which is also Frieza's army if we really need a target for it. But we're doing this because we're also running the 1-star ball. So this gets 5k, it can combo for 5k whenever you want, but also you can choose 1 Frieza card with any cost of 4 in your battle area, place this card under it, then play up to 1 green Frieza Xeno card in your deck or hand on top of the chosen card in active mode, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So we do that to get Frieza Dark Infestation. So it's a double strike unique. If your opponent has 3 or more energy when this card is removed from a battle area by a skill or KO, you can add up to 1 green extra card with any cost of 1 or less from your drop area to your hand. So this means you can recycle the ball or even get a dormant potential unleash back. So that's just fantastic. If you need this card to survive the next turn, then that's great as well. So you're just like running more copies of that. And also, active main places card in its owner's drop area. Choose up to one card in your opponent's hand and discard it. So like this card just discards stuff as well. So it's just like you see how much like discard pressure we have, and we have like a bunch of crits and a bunch of double strikes that kind of apply that pressure. But the real reason we put this deck together too was this Demon God Dark Dominion. So active main, if your leader card is green, you can discard this card from your hand, choose one of your Unison cards, remove a marker from it, then add up to one green Dark Dragon Ball from your deck or drop area to your hand, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So turn 3, I keep saying turn 3 is like the really important turn for this deck. You gotta do a lot of great things. So essentially, like turn 1, you want to play Demigra, boom. Put a counter on it, boom. It has 2, so if you need to play like some freezes or you need to play a Dormant Potential for free, you're good. So you do that. Turn 2, usually just play 1 energy versus something. So normally it's just like Dodoria, freezes Devoted Servant if you have energy. If you want to be greedy, you can use like a Rebrian, pay 2 to make them discard 2. Or you can even just leave the energy open if you want to have like Zarbons like in your drop area to be played as well. So like, or even like a Ginyu. Ginyu is also a really good card just to play to negate your opponent's stuff. So you do all that. And then turn 3, you hopefully have 3 markers on this guy, and you probably will have 5 or less life. So if you have 5, you can play Freeze's Army, then swing and then awaken. Or you have 4 or less, and so you can play Demigra. You use its -3, blow up 2 of your opponent's things, play Frieza, and then after that you play Dark Broly for 3 energy. And then with this effect, you discard a Dodoria, play it for free, make them discard another card, and then you use the Demon God to discard this card to make your opponent discard a card, and then you get a Dark Dragon Ball for free, which means you also can go into your Surprise Attack Frieza, into your Frieza Xeno, and then you should have 3 energy, or if your opponent has 3 energy, you can do like some cool stuff with this. And then it's like you see how much like synergizing you have, and like how much like how good of a turn this is for you. And then you can if you awaken this turn, you untap 1, draw 1. Then you should have Dormant Potential for good, and then you should also have, like if you have like another Ginyu in your hand, you're really good as well. So it's just like a lot of pressure, right? I hope you guys can see that. And then last, I think the only card we haven't talked about is our Android 18, our Super Combo, which is once again fantastic. If your leader card is blue or green, when you combo with this card from your hand, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, place it at the bottom of the deck. So I'm choosing this card because also it's always live, which means that if your opponent's trying to swing in like a big double strike crit early game or something, you can just use this, and then they're also like minusing 1 in hand. So I think this deck is super solid for what it does, and it has a really strong core. So enough talking about it. That's it for the list, and then let's go into the gameplay for it. I don't know. I probably need to play it more too, but I just haven't. Ooh, Go Tanks. All right, green boys. What we got in our opening hand? We got an okay opening hand. We got some cards we want. Ugh. We almost want to keep this hand, don't we? We don't want that card. We don't want that card. We could use this card. Yeah, we'll keep 2. Oh, keep 4. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good. We're feeling good. All right. Good luck. Have fun. You promise you won't spy. I get it. Don't worry, Hudson. I believe you. I wanted to probably try a stream this weekend, and maybe we'll do like a really big set 11 stream. I haven't the past couple weekends just because there's been events. I don't want to like either take events away, views away from events, or probably 2 get events take views away from me, which is totally fine, by the way. Events are better than just my rinky dink untap streams, but we'll see if I stream more this weekend. We shall see. Alright, so you got the big old 6-drop one, which means you could do stuff to my Unison cards. That's no good. Yeah, alright. Draw 1. Charge this. What? I don't know why it revealed. I have no idea why. But we're going to. Okay. What key? Alright. Why is it doing that? Why? Oh, okay, because some guy's doing it. Dummy. No, no, no. It's this guy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, spectator can do reveal card. I see. All right. As long as it's not me doing it. We're gonna swing after doing that tap because we kind of have to do that tap. Swing there. All right. No response. 10k. Swing there. 15k. Nathan, hello. Thank you for watching. Stopping by. How are you doing? And that's it. Man, that bug needs to be fixed because if people do that for like actual events, that'll be bad. All right. There we go. So we can awaken. Which means he gets an untap one, draw one. Okay. And your opponent leader's cards can't attack your battle cards, which is why we have Unison cards. Alright, just gonna use the 1 green energy. That's fine. He gets the new one from the draft box again. Oh, that's the one he's showing. Because, yeah, we already know he has that in his hand. And he gets the 3-drop and the 3-drops of Trunks, which means he gets to look at Unison. Specify cost 2. Okay. Okay, he's using that card effect. Because why not? No negates. Got a lot of cards in hand. And another no negates. Draw one. There's a card. Alright, untap all. Draw R1. Which boy we want to charge? Probably, we kind of want to keep this guy, right? But, I mean, we can maybe, like, we can play one from the deck, so as long as we do that, we're fine. Let's see if he gets any response. Response. Alright, he's gonna freeze that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Effect. Look at top 5. Oh, okay. Get this one. Get shuffle. I think that's really all we want to do. So we'll do +1. Where do you want to swing? Do you want to swing in as his leader or as Vegito? Probably his leader. Yeah. 15k. That'll be it. Yeah. Get some revenged boyos. I gotta be careful. Like if he has 1 in his hand, this can become a 7, which is very scary, honestly. Alright, so he's doing those 2 for... Okay. Well, I'm gonna just... I mean, he gets draw 2 cards for 2, which is fine by me. This dies. Okay. Unique critical. No negates. Bottom deck 1. No negates. Take a 1. We'll say no negates. We'll take a 1. We'll say no negates. We take 1 more? Probably. Let's do it to it. This says choose up to 1, right? Okay, yeah, up to 1. Okay. Draw 1. That's a card. How do we want to do this? I have to charge something first. That's a good start. What card do we want to charge? This is good like next turn, not this turn. We'll charge. We don't have 2 in life. That's what we're saying. Charge that. We really need to find a dormant potential. I'll tell you that. That would help out a bunch. So I think what we want to do, it's say -3. How do we want to do this? Yeah, because these cards have revenge too, right? Yeah. So we say -3 on blowing up that. Okay, use that effect. moved one of those there. Okay, cool. For 3, play this boy. And then we gotta choose one card in our hand. Discard it. Discard. +2. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay. One sec. Okay, so here's some math or thinking, right? Okay, actually, we're fine. Yeah. Okay. We good. So I'm going to use as effect. And I'll pop okay. So he gets popped. I don't know how this, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Then you drop one. Okay, then that pops. Oh. Then you get to choose the battle card you pop. Okay. Okay, so he pops that. Okay. Dang, what a turn. Okay, well, we were going to say awaken. Do alt face. Actually, before that. Before that. So that has that. And then we're going to use effect demi. Get one of these to our hands. And then minus this. Draw 1 for Broly. Okay. Now awaken. Untap 1. Alt face. Draw 1. Okay. Okay, this might work out. Unless he has dormant potential, then it really sucks. But we're gonna say he doesn't. So we're gonna swing into probably here, right? Oh. You're right. Oh man, that really sucks. I guess I'm going to swing into his Unison card. Draw 1. $15K. Okay, swing here. $30K, bottom, deck 1. Oh yeah, his life's at 5. Haha, we did it. Yeah, you do. All right. I mean, ugh. Are we fine? We're probably fine, right? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We won't lose, right? We're fine. Even though we haven't seen a single dormant, we'll be fine. No negates. I'll take a 1. I'm gonna say no negates. Of course. Nope. Still at 5. That's 19. All right, we'll put this Rebrian. Really dash his hopes. Wait, whoa. That was just for combos. I guess I should have still played a 1-drop. Your commentary is distracting me. Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't talk about the cards in my hand then, huh? That's probably why you don't want that surprise attack Frieza coming. All right, +2, baby. I know, just swinging in. Okay, then it's probably swinging in. Totally did. No negates. 15. Alright, I'll get rid of... We got a lot of stuff we can draw next turn, so we'll get rid of this. Alright. Draw 1. Guess we'll charge this. Drop 2. effect. Drop one. Broly +2. Anything in hand and drop area? No. KO one dudes. All right. Finally. Swing there. $15K. Draw one. There's that. Lead effect. Eh. 20K, dose strike, crit. Okay, crit. GG. Yeah, because I did that.